Looks like my tomatoes are almost done for the year. I figured out what variety I think I'm going to grow the best though. Something's eating this one, definitely. This one here is a Cherokee purple. Did pretty well. There's still a few in there. This one here is also a Cherokee purple. Let's see. Pests and stuff are really starting to get on. I've been trying to get them in there about this color. I'm just starting to turn and bring them inside so that nothing gets them. Really should get out here and get these tomatoes because they're starting to look yellow and rough. And just take the plants out because I'm sure they're gonna die soon. Love this amaranth. I got this way because the top of it down here got damaged, and then it sprouted a bunch of new little side shoots. This one to look like that, even though it looks beautiful right like this. I'll just go there, and then it'll make a bunch of new ones and make that neat looking sort of look to it. Reminds me of something from the ocean or something, I guess. I don't know. I really like the way it looks like that though. And these tomatoes over here aren't doing too bad, but they're starting to get diseased and stuff, so they need to all come out anyway. But they're making tomatoes, and I should get this one because it's soft already. And if I don't, something will get it. Those are blooming. Look how pretty they are. Peanuts and weeds everywhere. It looks like I really need to weed all this. These are all peanuts here. Coming up. Oh, hi kitty. Where's they go? Yeah. It is cloudy, starting to rain today. It's been nice though. I've been able to weed my garden a lot and get it cleaned up for the summer. Look how all this stuff is just growing crazy. This bed wasn't even here like 3 or 4 months ago. It was just the grass. These pigeon peas are getting tall. Love how those look. So now that I got everything weeded of my tomato plants here, we got rid of the tomato plants here. I still left the base. I'm wondering if they'll grow back from that. It's just something interesting to see. Weeded and got rid of the tomato plants back here too, for the most part. I still have, I think, 4 of them that I'm leaving. And these little cherries that are hanging on there that I think are going to die. Everything else is growing nice though. The peppers over here, I don't even know what this is. I think this is broccoli. Oh, these are collards. My strawberries. All my peppers here. Some chard. A rotting tomato. But no more tomato plants. I have yard long beans that I planted. But all the tomatoes now well removed from here, and it can just be beans and squash and a lot of my other summer things. More marigolds. Little bed over here is now all ready for the summer. It's sweet potatoes, then peanuts all kind of mixed through, and then there's watermelon. The peanut flowers. A little bit over here I didn't weed or anything. I'm just letting it grow back to weeds and little bits of grass and stuff. I left the tomatoes over here and things too. There's the avocado tree, Cherokee avocado. These ones go just to see what they do and to have some fresh ones to eat too. I have so many tomatoes to can and make things with, so I'm going to harvest some of these green onions and some white herbs and make something with some tomatoes. These tomatoes here I still need to ripen up, so I'm just going to leave them here until they get ripe. Here I've been collecting as they get ripe and putting some in the freezer. Sort these, get some of the ones I want for my recipe, and then set the other aside for another recipe that I'm going to be doing later. I think this will be enough to do a couple things here. So I'm going to go ahead and let some of these thaw out. Go ahead and get the skins off of most of them. I'll be right back. All chopped up here. I went ahead and took out the seeds and I kept them in the salad spinner because I'm saving the juice. I have it over here where I'm saving it for something else. But I want to draw as much moisture out of the tomatoes as I can. So I'm just going to salt them and just let them sit here and drain. And then just keep spinning in the salad spinner and collecting the juice. The tomatoes are draining. I'm probably going to let them drain for at least a half hour. I'm going to go ahead and chop up these onions here and set them aside. But juice, I'm going to see how much I have here. Draining the juice here to get all the seeds out. Okay, now I have 4 cups of really nice looking tomato juice. I might do something with this. Maybe I'll make a jelly or something with it. But I don't need this juice for the recipe, so I'm going to set it aside. I need these tomatoes though. Tomatoes. I have some pre-made pie shells here. I'm definitely not going to be making pie shells, especially the gluten-free ones. We've done it before and it didn't turn out so well. I'm going to use these. And these are really good. I like them. Save a couple of these nicer slices to put on the top. For all these tomatoes, I'm going to add all these onions, some black pepper. I have some bacon here. I'm going to save a few pieces to put on the top at the end. The rest I'm going to add to this, or right here. Created some cheddar cheese here. I'm not going to add all of this. I'm probably just going to add half of it because I want to save the other half to put on the top. So about half of this cheese I'll put in here. If I put anything in the pie crust, I have some cornmeal that I'm going to sprinkle in here just to keep it from getting soggy. Set my oven to 325. Put these over here for a minute. And now I'm going to add 2 eggs to this. Add all over here. I'm going to add some mayonnaise. Now I just have to mix all this together here really well with one hand. It's all mixed together. I'm going to fill my pie shells here. I'm just going to divide this equally and fill up my pie shells. It looks pretty good. It's a little full, but it'll do. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the cheese here and sprinkle it on the top and cover both of these with foil. Put them in my oven now for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'll take them out, take off the aluminum, and then put them back in for probably about another 20-25 minutes or so. It's been about 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take off the foil. So it's only about half done here. I'm going to put those slices of tomato on the top, as I saved from earlier. Go ahead and put them back in the oven for another 25 minutes or so. I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm not going to cover it back up with foil. Good, I took that bacon, one of the pieces for each one, and I broke it up, and I'm going to sprinkle it here on the top. Oh, missed a piece. And then I'm going to let this sit here and cool for about an hour before I cut into it. Be back in about an hour after it cools and I'll cut into it. I can't wait any longer. I have to try a piece here. Try this out. I'll try here without making a mess. That's so good. Wow. So good. I'm glad I made 2 of these. So good. No, I can't stop saying that, but oh, it's wonderful. I need to have seconds. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.